Starfield has already picked up its fair share of hate, and this may be surprising considering the game hasn't even released yet. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into all the contributing factors causing the Starfield controversy. First, we have greed. Our first topic doesn't directly link to Bethesda. However, in recent years, we're seeing a huge wave in developers lying to their fans. When you think back to games like Cyberpunk and No Man's Sky, we can easily remember the bugs that followed their release. When viewing trailers and gameplay footage from the developers, you'll never see the issues that appear when you're playing. It's apparent that the developers knew what state their game was in, yet they released it anyway, for what else but money. Subsequently, this has led to a large influx in fans lowering their expectations when it comes to games they're looking forward to. This has also spread to Bethesda's Starfield, and people are already hesitant in getting excited for the game. Developers now follow the trend of marketing a game completely fine to increase purchases, but the game itself lies completely unplayable. This has also led to people publicly already hating on the game, when no one actually has a clue if it'll run well. Our next point is to do with the console war. Bethesda's acquisition by Microsoft means Starfield will only be available on the Xbox. This understandably has upset a lot of Bethesda fans who game on PlayStation. In my personal opinion, people should be able to play games on whatever console they own, and not have to buy a different console for just one game. Of course, there's the exception when it comes to PC exclusive games, like League of Legends, which requires many buttons to play. It links back to greed, and no one should be a victim, not being able to play a game simply for owning a different console. However, due to its exclusivity, this has led to a number of PlayStation fans giving Starfield and Bethesda hate. You've probably already seen some of this hate in YouTube comments and Reddit's communities, focusing solely on its delays and negative aspects of the game, instead of the vast opportunities. However, this isn't only apparent with Microsoft, but also Sony, with Xbox fans not being able to play games like Spider-Man and Insomniac 2. But there seems to be nothing we can do, and the console wars carry on to this day. Now we have the Elder Scrolls 6 delay. Even when I heard the announcement of Starfield, I was a bit disappointed, as I was honestly hoping for the Elder Scrolls 6 to be next. I mean, come on, Elder Scrolls fans have been waiting for almost a decade for a new game, making it understandable why some of us are upset and annoyed. But due to Starfield being released, it's pushed back the Elder Scrolls 6 in the Bethesda timeline again. Many people who have no interest in Bethesda Starfield are only going to see the game as an annoyance, delaying the release of the Elder Scrolls 6. This then leads to some of the Elder Scrolls fans publicly displaying their negative views of Starfield when they haven't even given it a fair shot yet. And if you couldn't tell, as a huge Elder Scrolls fan myself, I completely had the same opinion when I heard about Starfield. But after seeing the trailers and getting involved with the community, I now see that Starfield looks full of potential, and I'm actually just as excited for this game to release. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please check out my video on Starfield Colony Wars here.